Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Mary and I'm your go-to gal for crafting a closet that dreams are made of right from scratch. In today's sewing tutorial, I want to show you a very simple and a very cute project. It's a shirred dress. You'll see that it's a very simple project to make and you don't need a lot of supplies to make it. So for this project, you will only need some fabric. I have here a cotton and some elastic thread. You will find this elastic thread at your local shop, so make sure when you buy it, buy 2 or 3 bobbins so you will have enough to make your entire dress, because we'll be making a lot of shirring rows and you'll see that the elastic thread will run out very quickly. For this pattern you'll need your bust measurement, so grab your measuring tape if you don't know it already and put it around your bust and measure your full circumference. And now your bust measurement multiplied by 1.5 and you'll have your result. And you will need your length of the dress, so measure from around your armpit line until you reach your desired length. So for me it will be a long dress because I want a long dress, so I will be making mine long, nearly touching the ground. I will be also using some 1.5 width elastic to make my scrunchie straps. To measure the elastic for the strap, put one end of the elastic in the front, where approximately where your strap will be. Put it across the shoulder, and when you reach the back, and for the back, make sure that you will stretch a little bit the elastic because you don't want to be that loose. So I will stretch a little bit the elastic, and this is the measurement. I will measure my elastic now. So it will be around 31 and I will cut 2 of these for the straps. So my bust measurement is 90 centimeters multiplied by 1.5, and with a seam allowance added, I round it up to 140. So, and also the length will be around 140, so I will be cutting a large square. You can divide your measurement by 2 and cut 2 pieces, one for the front and one for the back, and have 2 centimeter seam allowance, one for one side and one for one side, and you will have 2 seams, depending on your fabric and how you choose to do this. My fabric allows it, so I will cut only one large square for me. So next you'll have to determine the shirring area. So measure from above your bust and determine how many rows of shirring you want to do. So I think I will stop right here, and for me it will be 25 centimeters. So I will be measuring this on my dress. And now let's finish the top part of the dress by making a double folded edge. So I will fold once and press. And then I will fold once again and press. And next I will stitch all the way using the normal thread. Now let's talk about the fun part, the shirring part. So you'll have to take your bobbin and the elastic thread and you'll have to wind your bobbin manually. So when you do this, make sure you don't pull too tight the elastic thread or let it too loose. You'll have to find the balance and keep it even. And do this until you have your bobbin full. Before making the shirring rows on your actual garment, ideal is to test on a piece of fabric the settings of your machine to see if they are okay and if the shirring effect is okay on your fabric. I will be making a few rows of stitches with elastic thread at 1 centimeter distance, as I would actually make on my final garment. So I will be making 4 rows of stitches at 1 centimeter distance, as I would actually do on my final garment, to see how much the fabric gathers and to adjust my settings for the machine if needed. The settings that I use on my sewing machine is the stitch length at 3 and the tension at 6. But of course the sewing machines are different, and maybe for your sewing machine works better other settings, so that's why you need to test it. Put the bobbin in the bobbin case and thread your upper part with your normal thread. After stitching your first row, to stitch the next one straight, use the first row as guide to align your edge of the presser foot with this row, and you'll stitch straight. And here's how it looks after making a few rows of stitching. The more rows you stitch, the gathered the fabric becomes, so you'll have to stitch a few rows to test it. If your shirring looks like this, it means that you will have to adjust the tension of your bobbin. The shirring should have shrunk at 50%, like this one here. And this is with the adjusted bobbin tension, and it shrunk at 50%. So this is how it should look. And now let me show you how to adjust your bobbin tension. So to adjust the bobbin tension, I will take this plate out, and I will have to take out my bobbin casing. You will need also this screwdriver, which will come with your sewing machine. On your bobbin casing, you will have 2 screws. One will be marked with the color. For me, it's yellow, and the other one is normal. So what you need to do is to tighten this screw, the yellow one in my case. So the more you tighten this screw, the tension will increase here in your bobbin. If you have a metallic bobbin casing like this one here, you'll have to tighten this screw here. So the more tightened this screw is, the higher the tension in the bobbin casing will become, and the fabric will be more gathered. And now what you have to do is to measure your distance that you measured on your body. So from this first stitch here, measure how much it was for you. For me it was 25 centimeters, and I will mark at 25. So I will make my shirring rows between the first stitch and my mark here, and I will make it at 1 centimeter apart. If you run out of elastic thread in the middle of your row, what I suggest to do is on the wrong side bring the 2 threads, the elastic thread and the normal thread, and make a knot. And next you will stitch right here when you make your knot. So I'm finishing my panel, and now we have to fold it right sides and stitch our side seam. Also, I will be using my serger to finish the row edges. So I've cut my 2 straps. The width of the strap is depending on your width of the elastic. Mine is 1.5 centimeters, so I've cut my straps of 5 centimeters wide to be able to fold it and stitch with 1 centimeter seam allowance. and the total length of the strap is double the length of my elastic. So my elastic was 31 centimeters and my strap length is 63 centimeters plus seam allowance. And now we have to fold them right sides together and stitch lengthwise. Trim half of the seam allowance. Press open your seam allowance. It will help when inserting the elastic and it will look also nicer. Now put a safety pin on your seam allowance and turn the strap right side out. Turn the strap right side out with the safety pin. Put the side seam at one side and press the strap. Now grab the elastic and let's insert it into the strap. Make a few stitches here to secure the elastic in place. And now what we have to do is to put our straps. So try the dress on and see where you want the straps to be. Place them on the wrong side, like so, and stitch them and make a few stitches here, and you'll pin also at the back and make a few stitches and you'll have some cute scrunchy straps. For the hem, I will finish my edge with the serger and then I will fold it and stitch. Give the dress the final press. And that's the end of today's video. I hope I was able to teach you something new today and that you enjoy watching this video. If you do try to make this dress, make sure to tag me on Instagram with Mari the Dressmaker. I would love to see your designs. Also make sure to like this video and smash that subscribe button so we can be sewing friends together. Stay tuned to my channel because I try to post new sewing videos every week, and thank you for hanging out with me today and happy sewing!